Good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are in the world. Hello, everybody. My name is Giuseppe. I am the Divine Diamond Designer, and you are in a Divine Dare on air. Yay! How we doing? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you doing? I wanted to jump on really quick and do a nice little live for ya. And so you guys wouldn't have to miss me on this fabulous Monday. And we're going to get in here and create something super quick, super cool, and absolutely amazing. What's up, Miss Tasha? Hold on, let me wipe my camera off. While that screen is looking a little greasy, you guys, I got a new phone. This new phone is sensitive. I'm like, dang, his phone is sensitive. Like, oof. Why? It was sending voicemails to people and uh making phone calls. I'm like, I was not doing all of this. I was not doing all of this. So let's get in here. Let's do some affirmations. Let's get tuned in, tapped in, and turned on. And let's let everybody know we up in here. You guys, I got to make this live really quick because we have class tonight. Hello, hello, hello. What's up, Pam? Good to see you. Coach T is in the house. Glam is in the house. Hi, honey bunny. How you doing? What are our affirmations going to be for today? Let me see. I did a meditation this morning and it was so good. I want to do affirmations on connection. What are affirmations on connection about? I don't know why I've been in this space of just connecting. What is it that you're connecting with? How connected are you? And what does that mean? What does that mean to thank you so much for the roses, Pam? I love you. I love you. I love you. If y'all want to throw up those heart me's, let's grow this room. Let's tap that screen. Let's let TikTok know we are in the house. We're in here. We're doing the things. I am feeling so good. Had a very busy morning and just had some dinner or some, yeah, I guess it would be dinner for me and getting ready for this class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys, I'm not going to be able to stay too long, so we're going to do one really cool design. It is trending, so if you want to stick around and see a cool little trending design, it is not hard to do. It is not hard to do. You just have to be creative with it because I saw this shirt on the ETSY and it says sarcasm because hugs aren't free or something like that. I forgot. I didn't even take a picture of it. I just saw it and then I made my own design. And when I made my own design, I was like, this can go in a lot of different directions. So I'm just going to show you what I did. And of course, I'm always going to want to see how you guys spin it and do your own thing. But before we do that, let's get tuned in. Let's get tapped in. Let's get turned on. Hello, qualities. I see you. I see you. I see you. Welcome to the space. Welcome to the. Oh my God, you had me at sarcasm. Listen, Pam, sarcasm. Look, I love sarcasm. I'm a sarcastic person. Y'all know me. I love to joke. There is a serious side to me, but even in that seriousness, there's always some softness, right? So we like to joke, we like to have fun, we like to get things done, but at the end of the day, we about that business, honey. We about that business. So tap on the screen, you guys. Tap, 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 tap. We're gonna start class really soon. Let's start class at 10K. Let's get tuned in, let's get tapped in, let's get turned on. All the way turned on, tapped into the divine, tapped into source, and today's manifestation mindset motivation is around connection. I am deeply connected to all that is. I am deeply connected to all that is. I'm deeply connected to all that is. Honey, I am deeply connected to all that is. Say it to yourself as I'm saying them. I'm hoping that you say them to yourself so that we can change the energy of the room, actually create the energy in the room of the space and change the way we see things in the world and just being connected and all those beautiful, wonderful things. I feel the presence of my life within me and around me. Ooh, I feel the presence of my life within me and around me, always supporting, always responding, always manifesting, always expressing. life is always expressing itself. Your thoughts are always expressing themselves. Your words, your feelings, it's all an expression. If you know the power that you possess, which I'm sure all of you in this room do, understand and know the power that you possess is an expression of your mind. It's an expression of your heart. It's an expression of the words you speak, the thoughts you think, and the feelings that you feel. It's all an expression. So if you're just expressing yourself constantly, what are you expressing? Hello, Amy. How you doing? What's up, Big Sam? Get up in here. Y'all, let's share this live out. Let's tap that screen. Let's get it going. Let's get it rocking. Let's get it popping. And let's get it all the way lit, honey. Because you are the glow up. You are the glow up. Ooh, my Monday motivation. I forgot to post my Monday motivation inside of a damn idea. How is that even possible? I'm like, did I forget to post my Monday motivation? I'm going to do that as soon as we get off. You guys, we have class tonight. It is the last week of cohort 20. It's the last week. And I'm so excited because it's a kind of a bittersweet thing when you go through a process, right? Ooh, use me or lose me, honey. It's always, are you a Capricorn? Listen, qualities. I'm a Pisces. My sister's a Capricorn, and she she kept it grounded, right? But I'm a Pisces. Listen, I love a good joke. I love a good joke, but I'm very sensitive to how I joke with people because not everybody can take it, and they think like you're picking on them or whatever. But it's like, grow up. Grow a set. We're just playing around, but I don't like to offend anybody. But sarcasm is like, it's a fine line. You got to know how to do it and when to do it, right? So that sarcastic tea was awesome. So I changed it because, I like to get inspired. Let me go see if I can find it. I'm going to see if I can find it really quick. It might be something that I just saw. Let me see. It says sarcasm something. I don't know. I'm just going to take a real quick SCA sarcasm. Let's see. Sarcasm T. Let me see if I can find it. Ooh, wake up, slut. Oh. Yo, I think I might need to start searching more of this. Oh my God. This one is hilarious. Hold on one second. Let me take a picture. If I can get a picture. Ciao. What? Oh, that is hilarious. Let me get a little snapshot of that. That is funny. That's not the one that I saw. It was sarcasm tease. It's as you can see, there is a whole um what is it? What is it? Niche. Yeah, it's a whole thing. We love sarcasm tease. On my way to stir up some. Hey, we did that one. Listen, we made that spoon. We redid that one ourselves, right? I love sarcasm teas. They are so funny. Sarcasm, it's how I hug. It was something like that one, but it wasn't that one. It looked different, and here it is. This is the one I thought I liked. Sarcasm is how I hug. That's the one. I liked the font. I liked the varsity font. I liked how that was in like a little thing. These are evergreen shirts. Y'all know, like, Michaela, what's up, Michaela? How you doing, girl? So that's what we're gonna be doing today. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot, or I'm gonna try to. I don't know if it'll let me. I'm gonna take a screenshot, but we're not gonna do this one. We're gonna make our own. This is just kind of the let me get off of here before TikTok starts doing a thing. So we're gonna make something similar to that. It's so easy. And as you guys have been noticing, I've been doing a lot of evergreen designs, right? I came up just in time. Oh, did you? You a Capricorn too, Michaela? I love that. Capricorn's in the house, Pisces in the house. I'm a Pisces. I'm sensitive, but very creative. My head is in the cloud and my feet is on the ground. Why? Because I like to walk with angels and men at the same time. That's why. So be yourself and do all the things. Our affirmations for today are all about connections. And I want you guys to explore connections. Connections. How are you connecting? What are you connected to? Oh, Miss Bird, are you a Capricorn, Miss Bird? I'm a Pisces. Connections. What am I connecting to? How do I stay connected? Business connections, creative connections, love connections, finance connections. I am connected to my finances in a beautiful, harmonious, loving way. I'm connected to my abundance in the most positive, abundant way. I am connected to a financial source that is unending and never ending, and it is always given to me exactly what I need and what I want when I want it and when I need it. I am connected to a divine love that is always giving me the love that I want, the love that I need, and the love that I want and need when I want and need it. I am connected. I am never alone. I am held in the intelligence of something greater that lives through me, as me, and I'm cool with it. I am so connected. Type, I am connected. I am connected. I'm connected. If you're connected and you know that you are, type, I'm connected in the chat. You guys, let's tap on that screen. We're going to start class at 10K. If you're in the world of TikTok, tippity, 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 tip, tip, tap on the screen. Share the live out. Let everybody know that we're in here. I'm not going to be able to be in here for a long time because we do have class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and it is 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for me. So I just want to make sure that we get in here. And I did do a live today. This is going to be on the tubes. If you know where to find it, you know where to find it. It's a Divine Dare Studio. That is my space. So this is a Divine Dare on air. It's my live space. So if you want to find that replay, I will be keeping this replay up on the tubes. Not all replays are available, so this one will be. It's going to be an awesome one. You are correct. Upscale does not. Girl, don't get me started. I sent them an email. Do not get me started because I sent them a whole email, and they were like, oh, well, here's the tool. I'm like, girl, I didn't ask you to tell me where the tool is. Honey, I know where the tool is. I've used it and it is not good. Oh, it's not good. So I'm not here for it. This is where we ended last time with my rights. My rights and are not for ransom. That's what we put. And you guys did such an amazing job on this design trend that's happening right now. I'm so excited to see, and I was very excited, and it was so amazing to see all the work that you guys did on this particular design that we did. I was going to say design challenge, but it wasn't really a challenge. It was a live, huh? So we did that, and you guys did an amazing job. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. How's everybody feeling? Y'all kind of quiet. Y'all busy? Y'all working? What's going on over there? Y'all, what's up? What's up, TikTokers? How you feeling? How you feeling? How you doing? How you doing? How you feeling? Tell me about it. Okay, I see you, Coach T. Hi. Get in here. All right, you guys. I guess I'm just, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this design. I'm going to show you how I did it. And if you want to work on it, you can. It is an evergreen design. You guys know that's what I've been not trying, that's what I have been doing is more evergreen designs so that you can put more evergreen designs into your space, right? So that you can put more evergreen designs into your space. Hold on. Let me go back into chat. I got all kind of stuff going on here. That's what I was doing. That's the Divine Genie. Here's this. I'm going to just scroll through some of my old things. I shouldn't say old. Well, they are old, huh? I'm going to scroll through some of my old designs just to see if I can get some inspiration because I do that a lot too. If you guys have access to any of these templates, and we have access to a lot of them, right? I like to scroll through some old designs just to kind of see if there's some inspiration looming somewhere in here that I can just pick off and work with and redo. There's that spoon, the one that was stirring up the pot. I actually have this shirt, the Prey one. That was really, really cool. I'm just going to take a minute to scroll through here to see if there's something in this that I can use. These are so good. You guys, I did a whole, y'all want me to show y'all something that I was working on? Who wants some inspiration? Since we over here talking about signs, I have a design thread that I didn't even show y'all. Do y'all want to see it? Y'all want to see some secret sauce that I was working on? And since you guys want to work on something, I don't think you want to see it because I ain't seeing no taps. I ain't seeing no hearts on the screen. I might have to shut down TikTok. Y'all over there playing, honey. How y'all feeling today? Y'all just in here to hurt my feelings. I just told you I was a Pisces. I'm sensitive. Is that all we're doing today? Is that it? Oh, y'all are funny. Well, I guess class will start at class will start at 10K. We almost there. Y'all at 1.3. I'm loving it. I'm so grateful for it. Let me see. I had a design thread in here. Let me see. Some secret stuff that I was working on. Some secret sauces. I don't know where I put it. I think it's in here. I think it's in my Alien Divas. Do y'all want to see it? Do you want to see it? Uh-oh. Where we at? Where we at, TikTok? Are y'all at work? Talk to me. Y'all can't. We're not interacting today. Mm. Elvia, I see you. Get in here, girl. It's a long time. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes. Oh, y'all are at work still. Is that what it is? I don't even know what to say about that. All right. Maria Sambria is in the house. She was working on a design. Maria, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you this inside of Ruby's. And I'm not going to take your design. I'm going to find something similar to it, right? I'm going to show you what I was talking about. Are you in the room? Maria's in the room. Okay, so this is what I do like with the community. If I see something that I think has potential, which everything does, I love helping you guys. That's why I do this. I love helping. So let me go to this. This is the shirt we're gonna work on today, and I'm gonna show y'all how I made it. Cause guess what? Canva didn't have all the elements that I needed. So I'm gonna go here to show you guys something really quick. This is just a little feedback that I had, or a little tip, or a little trick. So I'm gonna go to templates, and I'm going not templates. I'm gonna go to elements, and I'm just gonna find like a dancing person, Maria. If you're watching, this is what I'm gonna do, just to have an image to take the space of what you were working on, right? Let's see. Or I could do this if you don't mind. Can I use your design, Maria? Do I have your permission? Let me go find it. Let me find it really quick. Whoop. Let me go find this. And I'm going to show you. She says, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Of course, you can snatch it and rework it. And I'm going to I just need the image, really. It's not in that one. Where was it? It's the main group, t shirt tribe. There it is. Let me show you a little trickery. And the only thing I'm going to do is take your design. That dancing person I think is really cool. So I'm gonna take. I'm not even gonna use that one. I'm gonna use this person as. I'm gonna use this image, right? So say this was your image that you use. That's not the image that. Clearly, that's not the image that you're using. Hi, Denise. How you were? You are at work. Y'all at work. It's okay. I'm glad you tuning in. I understand if you can't tap if you're at work, but if you are not at work and you can stay tapping on the screen, that way TikTok doesn't shut down the live. Because if they don't see any activity, they'll be like, they don't like you. Get out of here. And then I'll be like, girl, you playing. Let's use this one because this one looks similar to what you were doing and not exactly like it, but similar. Right? So you had something like this, like a dancing person. Like somebody that was just dancing in the oh my god, there's so many fun little dancing designs. I love these. Like I'm over here just scrolling through. All right, Maria, I'm gonna show you this trick. So inside of you said ooh, and it has some little flowers on it and everything. I love that. So you said a mother's love never stops blooming, right? And it's the way that your typography was sitting in the shirt. I want you to go inside of Canva, and there is here. Let me show you because you're on TikTok. So inside of Canva, there are apps. There's an app that I like to use. Hold on, let me do this. There's an app that I like to use, and it's called. Let me find it. It's over here somewhere. Word something. I have to look at it. Let me see. Text wrap, text craft, title, pattern, image, hazy, ink watch, image, photo style, text studio, text grading, pattern maker. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. As you can see, I have tons of apps over here that I use. Okay, so we are going to, which one is it? It's a text one. Let me see. Not font, not easy, not that. Text, not gradient. Is it Text Studio? No, that's not it. Although I do like that one. Text curve, type curve. Type curve, that one. Type curve. That's what you want to use. So you have all these presets. You can have an image or you can draw what you want it to look like, right? Just go to one of your presets. And for this image, I would use a circle. And if you see all, you can have a heart, you can have a squiggly line, you can have it do like this, which is more of a spiral. You can make them look like ducks and all kinds of things. You can curve it, it'll do that. It'll write in a curve like this, it'll write in a curve like that. For this image that you have, I think a circle would be perfect, right? So you're going to select your circle. That's the one. And then you're going to come up here, right here, and you're going to type what you wanted to say. And yours is a mother's love never stops blooming. A mother's love never stops blooming. And you can go in here and capitalize I think you had these capitalized B. And then you had this one capitalized S. You see what it's doing, right? L M. Okay, so there's the A Mother Loves Never Stops Blooming. And now you go down here to styles. These are styles and these are fonts. So you can pick your font. And I think you use like a cursive font or something like that. So you have all your fonts here. You're going to go to handwriting. Boom. And you're going to pick one if that's the one that you want. And if that's not the one, we'll just use this one because it's easy, right? And you just hit add to design. Boom. Right? And you have this perfect circle. And it doesn't even have to be a perfect circle. I'm just saying this is the easiest way to do it. And I think with that, with your design, having it in this beautiful circle, or if it even went into like a little swirly thing, you could do that. But this is so easy to do, and you can make it fit inside of your design, and you can add outlines and all the things that you normally would do. You can do it that way. Just add a little outline here. Or if let's see, if the words were, if the words were, let me see, where's my color? Yeah, edit, go back, styles, we could change the style. Oh, you would have to style it over again. You could do this, you could do that. Let me go back. Let me change this outline because that looks crazy. Change the outline here. Color. Dun, 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 dun. Boop. Make it thin. Not the intensity, the size. There you go. And it could be anything. I'm just showing you like a little trick. That's just the circle. One of my favorite ones. Let's do this again. And I love see all. I love like this little thing like that. Here it is. Mother's love never stops blooming. I'm going to select a different style of font. Maybe we'll do something like this. And then you can select your font here. There's so many like little details that you can use, but the direction you can change. Hold on, let's do this. The font weight and the size. Take that one off. What is happening? Canva is glitching. Let me redo this. Hold on. She is not working. It will tell you in real time what is happening. So let's go back because Canva is acting up today for some reason. I'm trying to do an example. Let me go back to, what was it? Text curve? Type curve. Type curve. A mother loves never stops blooming. Okay, so as you see, if we go down here, we can change the thickness of it. Let me change the style. Let's just try and get into that. You can change the colors. You can change the spacing. You see how it's just wrapping around. You can get really detailed with what you want it to do. The letter spacing, of course, offset, all those different things. Let's change the style here. Gonna go here. I'm gonna do this. You see how it's like wrapping and this really cool thing. I love this. This is so cool to work with, especially if you have something like that where you need it to look a certain way and to have consistency. That's what I would do. I'm gonna just add this one and see what happens. And there you go. Added it twice. And now we have this. And oh, no, I would not select that style. Hold on. Let me change the style back to normal. Let me change the script to something a little better. We're going to do this. Okay, great. That looks fun. And maybe we'll make it like that. Oh, how fun. You can always change the colors and do all that stuff. The stroke is how thick it is. Font size is how big the font is, of course. We can increase that. And then the weight, kind of somewhere in here. Letter spacing looks good. Let's add that. And then boom, you have that. And I could usually, sometimes I've done this where I'll double this, but look how cool that looks. And you can literally like make two of these and then chop it in half and then move it around a little bit more. But the reason why I was suggesting maybe try something like this is because you have like a really consistent thing that it does, right? Boom. And if it was on your t-shirt, again, you just add some outline or something like that to it to make it look really cool. I wish I had a better picture because this black and white picture is not giving it to me. Let me go look for something. Like, why not? Since we're here, since we're still growing the space, since we're still waiting for everybody to get all tapped up in here, let's use a picture. Let's see if we can use a picture or some artwork. Dancing art. Not a photo, but a graphic. I wish I had something with some color, honey. Oh, let's use this one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Boop. Even though it's too similar to what the words are looking like, but you get what I'm saying. Like you get in here and get creative and see what it can do, and then you can really create something pretty awesome. You see that? That is really cool. And then however you work it inside of your image or your art or your design is totally up to you. You can move it around. You can do like that. Could be really interesting. And like I was saying, you could do two of them and then maybe have stop blooming or go over here and do it twice with half the words. Does that make sense? Welcome in, Mary. How you doing? I think you should play around with that. And if you want to, and if it works out, maybe even like a mother's love never. And then do another one that says stop blooming. And then you could do stop blooming in a different way. But I think there's some real potential with the artwork that you have with making the font on it do something cool like that as well. Try it out. Let me know how it works for you. And I'm going to delete this. Boop. Even though I really like this is kind of cool. That's kind of fun. Excuse me. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome anytime. And listen, type font, you guys. You saw the what is it called? The app. So it's called Type Curve. And you could literally write it in a perfect circle. Let me show you. I'm still inside of Canva. Like it will create it in a perfect circle like that. As you can see here, these are the ones you want to go, to get all the blooming in there, but that's a perfect circle that could just wrap around the whole image. So it also will do it in a shape like that, a shape like this. It'll do it in a heart shape. How cool is that? Like you just come down here and make sure like now it's a complete heart. Did you see that? It just moved it around until it's a complete heart blooming. Make sure you don't miss any of your. Oh my God, I actually like this. Let me add that to the design. Let's take this away. Actually, I'm going to take that away. How cool is this? I mean, hello, Mother's Day. A mother's love never stops blooming in the shape of a perfect heart. Hello. And then I'm going to come over here. Girl, we just made a whole design. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to type in a flower. And y'all know I love flowers. And just type in a flower. And then what kind of flower? A rose or anything? Because I mean, hello, it's a bloom, right? A bouquet of flowers. It can be anything. Let's just put this one. Here you go. And then we're gonna put that in the back. A mother's love never stops blooming. Then you put your little what you call it? A little edit, little outline on that. That's easy. These are all Canva elements. I'm just gonna put a little outline. You can change the color. Y'all know how to do all this. Y'all know how to do all of this. How freaking awesome is that? Turn it white. If you're going to put it on a white shirt, it could be a white outline. See that? Have fun with it. And then you have this perfect, beautiful heart that is the letters. So sometimes like these apps work great and you just, of course, you're the designer, right? So just make sure like, does it make sense for what you're doing? This picture, I don't think I would really want that one. I would think something more watercolor, maybe a bouquet or something like that. Oh, how awesome is this? Push this in the back. And that quick, you have exactly what you need. I would probably change the colors on the font now, but that's neither here nor there. But now you know how to use it, right? Deanna Ortiz, how cool is that, right? That's a shirt. We over here just doing a tutorial on how to do a thing, and we actually ended up creating something really cute. So let me go back to this type curve and see if I can. I'm going to show you guys what the app looks like one more time. It looks like this inside of Canva. All you got to do is go to apps. So what you're going to do is go to apps, and your apps is going to be here. It's going to look like that, right? Click on that and find type curve. And when you find type curve, it's going to look like this. Click on that. And you can change the colors of these letters. So what if we wanted it to be, just not as yellowy? You can change all the colors. And you can change the font. You can change it to this. And if you wanted to this is a gradient, but if you wanted it to be just one color or something like this, you can change the style. Those are presets. Change the colors. There's just black. And you can change the color here to get maybe just red, just whatever color you want, something like that, and add it to your design. And there it is. It's added to the design. A mother love. Well, we want to make sure. We definitely look. It's going to tell you what it looks like here. You want to make the font size smaller to get all of the lettering in there, right? So if you go down here and change the font size, that's how big it is, and it's not the full statement. So you want to make sure a mother's love never stops blooming is all there. You can space it out more. You can make it a little tighter. And then you can make the font size bigger. That way I don't like that. I want to make this a little tighter. There we go. And then make this a little smaller. Boop. Not the font weight, but this font size. We don't want to miss our G. Perfect. Add that one. Delete the other ones. And then you're off to the races. Not to those. Here it is. You got a perfect little red heart with some flowers. That's a t-shirt, you guys. That is when I tell you that was easy. We thank you, Maria Sambria, for your inspiration. She had an inspiration of a mother dancing. It was really, really pretty artwork. So maybe like doing a little heart around it would be cute. You could still read this, right? A mother's love never stops blooming. Even if you wanted to add like, let me see what an outline would look on this. Of course it's gonna look great. Of course it's gonna look good. Then we do that. You change the color just a little bit. Soften it up. Just a little softer. Make it not as thick. That way it has a little pop. And boom. You have like a nice little design. Let's see. I kind of like that blue. Let's see what we can. Let's see what a little blue looks like. Ooh, that's fun. Or really fun. So like the red, the blue, and the green. Like that. Make it a little thinner. And that's how you do it. I think it's going to elevate a lot of your designs, and then you don't have to. I love the what you did with it, and then you can still play with it because you could like make half of it. So if you only wanted to do half, you just come in here and just take this little half, right? And then you work with that, or you put it on in an interesting way, right? So it kind of puts it. The reason why I like working with these is because it makes it a shape that I can work easier with, and there's some cool things that you can do with that. Boom. I even kind of like it to the side like that. Like it's just get creative. I think there's a lot of potential with your when I'm looking at your design on my other screen and like maybe having a shape of a heart to the side like this would encompass your design beautifully. So have fun with that. Work with it and let's get into it. Are y'all ready for this class? Come on, y'all. Stay tapping on that screen. Don't give up on me now. Give me 1 second. I need to go blow my nose. I'll be back. Thank you for the patience. We have returned. We have returned. All right, I'm gonna do a sarcastic tea, you guys. We're gonna do a sarcasm tea, and it was inspired by sarcasm. Is how I give hugs. I loved that design. I thought it was crazy good. And I just flipped the scripts on it. John Parks, welcome into the room. Rain, welcome into the room. Lawando, welcome into the room. How many of you in the room just saw that demonstration and think that you could use type curve in your designs to help you have an easier placement of text, of typography? I'm finding lots of apps I like. Oh my God, Pam, I stay in the apps. I'm like, what can we use? What can we learn? What can we grow with? So that's one that you already doing it. That's one that I really, 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 really like because it helps keep everything in a nice shape. Like you don't have to fight with placement and things like that. So having typography placement apps like that helps a lot. I love this. This actually turned out kind of cute. Look, I wasn't even trying to be serious, but now it's a whole heart shape, but it's kind of to the side. And that's what I like about it. So it's so interesting. And even the flower choice, I may work on like, I don't know, if I was going to do this, maybe make it like a little softer pink, something that matches this. But we were just doing a demo. So let's get to it. This is what I did, you guys. Instead of doing sarcasm as a hug, I said gossip. Spilling tea since 23. Spilling tea since 2003. You guys, I kid you not, I had the idea and it came from let me put this page. The idea came from the ETSY when I went to look at ETSY and I saw, Lord, let me go find my little picture, my inspiration. I saw this, right? This was the inspiration that I saw. And I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I don't want to do exactly that. I don't want to do this because it's already done. Why would I do that? So I'm going to make my own. And this is what I did. Chose a letter or a word. And I'm so funny because I was hanging out with my friend on the weekend. And baby, when I tell y'all, she knows it. And it's nothing that I wouldn't tell her. But she is the mouth of the South. and she loves to gossip. And I'm like, girl, you just be telling everybody business. So if I want people to know something, I'm gonna tell her. She's that kind of friend. So I was like, well, let me do a gossip spilling tea since 2023. You guys, I looked all over Canva. I'm gonna tell you, I looked all over Canva for this art and I could not find it. It was not this. I made this art myself. Thank you, Pam, for the gifts. Thank you guys for tapping on the screen. Thank you guys for tapping. If you want the prompts, if you want the prompt to how to actually create these type of images, I'll give you the prompt to create the image because you can create anything with it. So I used my prompt generator, which was Savage Script, to get this type of font. There are fonts, and you don't have to do it this way, but I'm going to show you the difference in creating an image through AI and doing it on your own inside of Canva, just using Canva. So what we're going to do is type the letter T to get a text box. We're going to go over here, and I have my own varsity fonts. That's what that's called, right? Canva has a varsity font as well, but I don't really care for it as much. So I like mine to look a certain way. So I type the letter or the word gossip, right? Let me show you the difference. This is using Canva, and then I'm going to put a curve into it by going to effects and then putting a slight curve. And then, of course, I can work how big the curve is. This looks great. I'm actually going to go up here, and I'm going to do the letter spacing a little bit closer, right? So I can make the word bigger. That looks fine. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I would never say that. But there is a slight difference to what this looks like, right? I'm going to do the white one, copy. And I like to compare. So I'm going to put this one here. Let me turn the background black so we can see, or just gray. You see how there is a difference? So this one is AI produced, and this one is just text inside of Canva. You can do either or, but I'm feeling like the size, proportion, the curvature, everything this one produced, I really, 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 really like. It's a little bigger, like it just has a little more girth to it, honey. So that's how I did that. So how I did it, if you have a if you have the divine genie, I just went inside and I just chose no word, no animal. Color is white. You can make it any color. And no style. Don't put a style on it. Varsity outline. You guys, I have varsity outline, varsity shadow, varsity bold, and varsity. There's 4 different varsity fonts in here. So just hit varsity outline, none, minimalist, no target, and the word gossip. This is how I get basic vector file style images. Are you guys following along? Type I got it if you got it. Hi, how are you doing, Mr. John Parks? Good to see you. Are you following along? So if you have the divine genie, if you don't know what that is, this is a prompt generator that I created just to help you create things a lot faster. This is inside of my stand store. If you want to get it, you can. Wish77 is a discount code. Go buy it. Go get it, honey. Make your life easier. That's all I'm going to say. Make your life easier, because this is how I made mine a whole lot easier. And I produced some pretty amazing things. So that recipe for something that simple, which could go anything, is no word, because you're making your own, no animals, no color, or yes, we are. We're going to take, let me see what it looks like in, neon. Y'all want, metallic. Let me see what metallic looks like. I don't even know. No style. The font is varsity outline. I love that. No mood, no elements, and a minimalist complexity. No target. And the word, you can pick any word. I'm just saying gossip, honey. GOSSIP. And then generate that prompt. Copy that prompt. And I took this inside of, as you can see, Ideogram, because Ideogram does so well with this type of texting or creation of words. So I'm going to see what Ideogram does. And we can also see what Canva does. Let's see. Let's go to Canva. So we're going to go to Canva Dream Labs. I'm going to take a 16:9. As you see, I was over here trying to make some spilling tea. Honey, it was not giving me what I wanted. But I had to write the proper prompt. So if y'all want that prompt, keep tapping on the screen. If not, No worries. You're not hurting my feelings. Oh, let's copy that prompt again, and let's go in here and let's do that. Now, why am I showing you how to make these type of designs? Because this is actually what's selling. That simple as that. This is actually what is selling. Okay, wait a minute. I ain't mad at this one. Okay, this one just did it in a straight. This is so good. Hold up. Now I need to do this, but I forgot to do one thing. What's the one thing? What is the one thing that it's not doing? Who can tell me? Who can tell me what this is doing? And what would you create? Would you say, and there's so many ideas going through my mind with this. This could be a whole collection. What is the one thing that this one is not doing that it needs to do? Who knows? Can you tell in the design? Anybody? No one? Y'all real quiet today. Why y'all so quiet over there? Are y'all still at work? You know I have to be out of here by 7. You don't know what it's doing? No, it's gradient. It is gradient. It is metallic. But what's the difference between this and then this one? This one we're not using. That's Canvas. That's just a regular text box. This is AI. It has like a little curve to it, huh? It's an arc. Yes, Mary, it's arcing. So guess what? Arcing is not a natural, is not going to, maybe I can put that into the prompts, but I don't always want that in there, right? So I'm gonna go to my prompt, and right after the featuring the word, whatever word it is, gossip, I'm going to say written in uh-oh. Written in an arc. That's all I have to say. Written in an arc. Mm-hmm. Now let's see what we get. And then we're going to go to ideogram. Oh, I have to take ideogram has changed. I'm going to let you guys know ideogram has changed. So there's some certain things you're going to have to start doing inside of ideogram. Ooh, you guys, look at this gold one. That is so cool. I'm going to download that one. And I'm going to take this now prompt and take it inside of ideogram. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. And I'm going to take this inside of ideogram. And we're going to do here. Ideogram I have to take out transparent background in ideogram because it's doing this weird thing. This thing is really being serious about it, and it's not producing the style of image I want. So ideogram transparent background is not it for me. Even though it's giving me exactly that, which is awesome because it makes background removing so much easier. But I'm not happy with what that looks like. This is looking cool. That's different. It has a little gradient to it if you wanted it to have some color, but I'm keeping it as simple and varsity looking as possible. So playing around with different things, like what you can do here with the metallics or the colors. If you wanted it to look like steel, let's see what that would look like. I guess don't even have to go in and change that. I could go into here, and predominantly use let's see in a what was it with rainbow gradient. Y'all know I love me some rainbow. Let's say neon gradient, and that's what I would change in the prompt and then see what it produces. That's easy. Now you can go into Canva and find some of their vector files. You want to what? This is cute. This pink is pinking. This is really good, actually. Oh my God. Stop. We couldn't do this inside of Canva. Not like this. I mean, this is Canva, but that pink, this blue one is good. Oh, I really love the pink one. This pink and yellow is good. I don't like this. Like, you guys pay attention to, you see how this S is really big and then that one's small. Pay attention to when AI does it for you because sometimes she get over here and she just starts acting up. But like, girl, no, we did not even ask for that. Like, what are we doing here? So make sure you pay attention to that before you decide on which one you're going to use. I'm going to take this one inside. Boom. And I'm going to just say white here because ideogram. Honey, they doing the most today. How y'all doing? Let's get these prompt goals up. Let's get the tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping and tapping on the screen. Or TikTok is gonna make me do another puzzle. Y'all want me to do puzzles and teach? We're teaching and doing puzzles. Dang. Y'all got me over here struggling today. I'm telling on y'all. Gossip. I like that. I really, 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 really like this. I like this one a lot. That one is really cool. All the letters are the right size. The arc is good. The color is good. I'm going to download that one. I'll have that one inside of Ruby's because this one is too good not to download. That's awesome, awesome, awesome. If you guys can tap on the screen, that would help me a lot. That would tell TikTok we are in here because they are literally telling me that this room is inactive, which I know is not true. There's 20 people in here. There's 20 people in here. There are some activities going on. So if you have a finger available, if you don't mind, just let me know that you're in the room. Let TikTok know that you're in the room so they will leave me alone. Stop harassing me. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. So there's that. I took it there and then, oh my God, like, I think I might do me a gradient one now because that gradient is super cool. So why not offer something a little different? I'm gonna have one that is normal, and then I'm gonna have one. Which one do y'all like? I like this one, and I like this one. I like both of them. Let me turn my background on white. I like them both, huh? I'm gonna remove the background. Remove the background. I mean, this is just really good. I really like this pink one. I really like this pink one. It's super awesome. It's so girly. It's so Barbie looking, right? Like, who doesn't want this? Well, I'm going to do this here. Do this here. I'm going to leave this one for you guys to work with. You want it. Add a page. Just put this one out here. So, yes, gossip is the word. And of course, spilling tea since 2003. You guys, I could not find this inside of Canva. I'm going to show you some of the ones that is inside of Canva. I always check Canva elements first before I do some AI. So I just wanted to use a vector file or vector art teacup. And I went through a lot of them. A lot. And there were none. So I went into the one that I feel like was the best was something like this. You want to keep it simple for this design. Keep it simple. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, right? Whatever is relatable or relative to whatever word you're working with, right? This is just the one that I chose. You could have any word. Like I would go back in and be like, I don't know why this word just came to me. All I'm going to do is go into the prompt and I'm going to type bossy. Honey, why not? Bossy. What would y'all say to bossy? What would it be for you? Like if you said bossy since what? Like this is how sarcasm, this is how I give hugs and I'm bossy's great. Oh my God. It looks so good. This looks good. And it's gradient and it's giving all the colors. Let me put this inside. Let me put this over here. Let me work with this one. We got bossy, we got gossip. What words are you guys? What's coming to you? What are you thinking of? What do you want to work with? I love bossy. I might have just a little collection of these type of shirts. I'm going to hit background remover. I'm going to hit background remover again. And I don't know why they trying to trademark bossy. It's not trademark. Boop, 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 and boom. Now you got we got a whole nother shirt. Where y'all at? Love. Spill the tea. What font is that, Tony? This is a varsity font, but I'm using it inside of AI. I got the prompt was written inside of the Divine Genie. So Savage Script is what I used, and I just made like a little recipe. Varsity outline, minimalist, and gossip. So I'm using an AI version of it because I like the way it turns out. It just looks bigger and I don't know, it looks better to me. So I did do one that was inside of Canva using Canva's varsity font. But this one I have more control over because I can make it gradient pink metallic when I do it, whatever. This is the one that I did with AI just using, basic vector files. This is the one I would suggest keeping this shirt very simple because this is our inspiration, right? You see how easy this is? Sarcasm, it's how I hug. And I just use the word gossip. I'm gonna take this down, make it bit more together like that. Boom. Spilling tea since 2003. I mean, how fun is that? How fun is that? And then we're doing bossy. What would we say about bossy? So if you have bossy, and this you're just doing this bossy, it's how I hug. You don't even have to have an image. I just wanted to put an image here just to kind of elevate my design in a different way. So if you have bossy just here, what would we say under the word bossy? What will we say under the word bossy? I don't know. I don't know what I would say. Let me see. What would we say under the word bossy? Who's a bossy in here? Noisy? I love that, Lawanda. That one is good. Oh, I love that. What would we say under the word bossy? Who got it? Y'all know I forgot to get my little I forgot to get my sparkly love to y'all. So hold on, let me do that. Why since 2003? Because it raps, it rhymes. Spilling tea since 2003. I just picked a number. That's all it is. That's all it is. Jid, the colors are I just added gradient color to the prompt. So if you guys want the prompt, I'm giving the prompt away. Y'all tap 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 tap. But I'm also giving prompts away for the image. This is not a Canva image. I had to create this image myself. And the image I wanted is this. So I don't know. What would a boss babe have? Is there no nosy? Okay, nosy was good. So I love that. So Lawanda says she would do nosy. Oh my God, that is so cute. I will go back to did we do this in Canva? I think we did. Go right here. Just reuse the prompt. What color, Lawanda? Like gradient, neon. That was neon gradient. What if we did it in purple? What if we did it in pink and green? Y'all already know what pink and green is. You can always make a suggestive design, right? Pink and green, nosy, nosy. So easy, right? So fun to do. So we got that. Let's see what we get. This could go so many different directions. Just pick a word. Chow. Ooh, this one right here. This one right here, though. Y'all already know what it's giving, Michaela. Well, I ain't listen. That's all I'm saying. Y'all already know what it's giving. Nosy. Mm, 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 mm. That's a hit. Put it right here. Let's do that one. Let me add a page. Duplicate. Nosy. You don't even have to have an image for this. You could just literally in a text box. Let's see what the text box is. I think Montserrat would be a great addition, like text to go with it. So let's do this. You have nosy. What would we say nosy person is? Let's change this to Montserrat. I think that's a good complement to this type of text, which is varsity. Let's do this. Boom. Nosy in your business. Stay. Baby, nosy, stay in business. Why not? Hold on, let me see. Is it all caps on that one? I need to let's see how I did it. It is all caps. I love all caps. Okay, boom. Come here, hit that. Stay in business. And y'all, how do we get that nice little that box around it, that rounded pill box? You could go in and find a pill box, or you could type the letter R and you can make your own. And then you come up here and do this. And you come down here and do this. Right? Or you come here and do this and this. And how do you round those edges? You see this little thing that says corners right here? You hit that. And you just round those edges. Y'all know we gotta have some good edges. And we on okay, we want four sides. You just round off the edges like that, push it back behind stay in business, and then that would be a white or an off-white or gray or whatever color. Maybe we can even have it be green to match this green here. That would be cool. Let's see. Boom. Ooh, and then have the words be white. Ooh, that's cute. Y'all better stop playing. It would be great gift for your nosy friend or family member. For me, because y'all know I stay in folks' business. I'm nosy. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. Let's see. Stay in business. Oh my God. Never running out of work to do. Oh, that's so funny. Let's see. Boom. Y'all want to see what it looks like on the shirt? Let's see what it looks like on the shirt really quick. So we're here. We're going to just download it. We're just going to do this. Oh, well, let's do this. Let me title it so I'll know where to find it. Nosy. Stay in business. Staying in business. What else would you say underneath it? I think that Nicole, am I making it for you, girl? How did you know? It's just for you. Lawanda, this was a great idea. Like they're all amazing, right? Let's just see what it looks like on a shirt. What color shirt? A white shirt. Oh, hello. We're gonna test it first before we do that. This is what it would look like on gray. Okay, so I'm glad this happened. So you see where it has this, it didn't remove the little bit. This is the only thing about AI that it's a challenge, right? So I'm going to do this and I'm going to upload this and I'm going to do this again, right? So instead of removing the background, I am going to do magic layers. And we're going to use magic layers to remove the background because for some reason, when Canva does magic layers, it does it differently than just removing a background because it's going to break down this design in several layers. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to remove the background. And you guys see what just happened? You see what just happened? I don't have to stress about all that stuff that the background remover took away. That's why I feel like Magic Layers, they did, y'all, okay, they took away the upscale, right? They did us wrong with that because that was a hot mess. But I will say they did us right with that Magic Layers because now you see that white outline that's right here. I'm not about to go up in here and do all that and try to put that outline back in there with the what you call it? What is it called? The restore tool. That's a lot of work. I'm trying to make it easier for myself. So here we are. We got nosy, stay in business, and I use Canva magic layers, and now I got that crispy white outline all around the layers or all around the letters. If that ever happens with background remover, do magic layers instead and then remove the background that way. That has been like the best. When I tell you, honey, that's gonna keep you. It's gonna keep you sane. I will say that. So let's see what it looks like on different background colors. All right, you guys. If you don't mind over TikTok, if you are in the world of TikTok, if you don't mind tapping on the screen, just tap on the screen a little bit. Honey, they got us over here doing puzzles, and we're going to see what it looks like on a nice little t-shirt here in a second. Let's go here. I'm going to test this. I'm going to test on all colors, see what it looks like on black. Shoot, that looks really good. You know what? I might want to take this and see if I can add border color. I don't know if it'll let me add more border to it though. I don't know if it will, because it's a color in itself. I could do this. I could duplicate it. I'm gonna just test this really quick. I'm gonna duplicate the border. Position. Ungroup. Duplicate. And I'm gonna take this one to be white. Boop. And just a little bigger. See if that works. I doubt it. See if I can get me a little bit, just a little outline on this. Make this one smaller. See what that looks like. Ooh, I like that. Y'all see that? All I did was duplicate the actual box and just made a white one sit behind it bigger, and it kind of just finished it all off. It just really, I think it pops a little bit better, and it finished it off, so it really gives it like a nice overall finish. So that's just a little tip and trick that you can use to make your shirt look all up in it. All up in it, girl. Stay in business. All up in it since day one. Doesn't it change the font when you use it? I did it. It didn't this time. I guess they fixed it. What I have noticed, it changes it. Hmm. I don't know. That's interesting because normally it does, Amanda. You're so right about that. Like it'll change the font, but for it didn't on this one, and maybe because it's just a font or it's just that. But I noticed like with some artwork, like if it's got art and font, it will change it. And sometimes, ooh, this is weird, huh? I just noticed that because maybe God's just blessing us today. Knowledge is power. Oh my God. Lawanda, that is amazing. So Lawanda's coming up with all these amazing ideas. So what I would do, Lawanda, is duplicate your page and then come in here and first of all ungroup that. And she said, knowledge is power. Oh, that is so funny. And then just minimize the font size. I would definitely keep this on one line. There we go. Keep it on one line just to keep it really um boom. There you go. You could do a whole nosy collection. Yeah, Amanda, that's interesting because normally it does change it and it has changed it in the past. And I don't know why it did that. It's so crazy. But let me turn this back white because the screen over here is reading these colors in a very different way. So this is funny. I love this. Let me see. Let's go see what it looks like on a shirt. And you guys, this is easy. This is such an easy thing to do. And I wanted to come in and just for a really quick live today and share a cool trending design. And y'all see all the different ideas that we came up with. Nosy, we got gossip, we got bossy. Now I got to go over here. I mean, spilling tea since 2003. There's so many different, what do you call it? Cultural, pop culture things that we can do with this type of design that I think would be so much fun. And again, it's an evergreen design inside of your store. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. Let me make sure everything is balanced out nice and even. Okay, perfect. And it's not hard. What I want to, y'all, you hear me say it 1,000 times. I'm offering easy to do evergreen designs. Easy to do evergreen designs. You cannot mess this up. Hold on. Let me not speak too soon. You, you cannot mess this up. Can I mess this up? You missing the G. Where's my G? Stay in business. Knowledge here. NOWLED. Ooh, Lord. Y'all get it together. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Knowledge is power. Boom. That's fun. This is funny. They'll be like, "Get out of here, being nosy." Nope. I stay nosy. I ain't gonna lie. So I call it curious. So call it what you want. Call it what you wish. It's just being curious, and the curiosity will only expand your consciousness. So let me go and find where is my mock-ups? Let me go to my Canva home. I was just about let's put it on old girl, honey. Old girl's just letting us know what we got going on. Let's see what this shirt looks like. She says she's nosy. She is nosy, honey. Staying in business. That is cute. That is cute. I listen. Where is it? Where y'all to get it done? Get it done. Well, what are you making? That is super easy to do. Like this is so not hard. This is not hard. These are the type of designs that people will buy and will purchase and will wear. Right? That is such an easy thing to do. Let's look at the gossip one. Let's see. Let me go back to rubies. I haven't even done this one yet. So this one would be on a white shirt. This is the thing. You could have it just be on colored shirts, or you can have them be on. I'm gonna see what this one looks like. This white. You don't have to offer it in if it's white, you don't have to offer it in white if you don't want to. Some people do that, or they offer it like in their listing. You can have one design go to a specific color, and then the black, of course, will go to the lighter colors. So we did in this one. Let's see, gossip, GOSSIP. These are so easy to do. I know y'all got some ideas out there. They already showing up just in this live. I can't wait to see what y'all do with it. What's word would you pick? Nosy and gossip is great. That seems to be the high school college thing to do anyway. Well, honey, I guess it never ends, to be honest. Never ends because we're not in college. And when I tell you my friend is don't tell her nothing. If you want people to know something, tell her. Tell her because she gonna let everybody know. It's so funny too because I'm like, dang girl, you just be letting it out. And it's kind of her reputation, so we all know it, but we love her. We love her. Oh, y'all stop. Y'all better stop playing. This shirt is cute. I like I like having a vector file. Now I'm gonna give you guys the prompt on how to create an image like that. So, like, if you wanted one for nosy, what would an image be for nosy? I think adding like a little image. I like both, right? So let's see what it looks like without. I'm gonna do duplicate page, and now I'm gonna go over here to rubies, and I'm going to duplicate this page, right? So this is just split testing, and I highly suggest split testing before you list. And you can always split test. Again, we're going to press the letter R. We're going to just do this really, really simple. We're going to just do this a white box right here. You just change the color. You guys know how to create this. Press the letter R. It creates a rectangle. And then this white box, we're going to put some outline on this. That way, we will be able to see it when we put the box on it. Okay, so boom. And we're going to position this box back behind spelling T, boop. And then we're going to do this, and we're going to tighten it up. And then we're going to come over here to the corners and round them off. That looks great. We can make it a little bigger. That way it's not just hugging up on that too much. Let's do that. Spilling tea since 2023. Let me get my outline color to be gray. Pop. There we go. That looks cool. That looks absolutely amazing. Let me pull this up just a little bit so I can have some space. And so there you go. You guys. Gossip, spilling tea since 2023. Actually, I'm going to drop this down. So go. Looks good. We'll make this a little bigger. Awesome. Now I'm going to see what this looks like. You guys let me know which one would you purchase if you were out buying this and you're like for yourself or a friend. And honey, we all like to spill the tea, honey. We all like to spill the tea. Which one would you be going for? The one with the vector file or the one without the vector file in it? And then how I test is just go in here and then I see them kind of next to each other, right? And see, oh my God, they the one with they two different designs, right? Two very different shirts. Two very different shirts. Queen Juicy says she would do the ones without the letters. Okay. Love that. I mean, it's easy, right? It's simple. It's so easy and simple. It's like you don't have to go and reinvent the wheel. You just make something up and get her done. I like the one with the coffee cup. Maria says she likes the one with the coffee cup. Okay. So I like them both. So it's torn. So this is the cool thing. You could literally do both. You could literally put both of them in your store and be like, hey, you can get one with the coffee cup or one without. They both are so cute. I know I like them both too, Mary. I can't even decide on which one to do. I'm like, I guess I'm gonna put both of them in there. But the fact that you can create a shirt like this, easy peasy, is so easy without having to stress about artwork or anything like that. This is just what type of shirt is this? When it's all text, what type of shirt did we just create? What type of shirts literally sell the most? Does anybody know who's in the room? If you're inside of a Divine Dare, you know what type of shirt this is. It's the one we all love so much and we love to struggle with. You are absolutely right, Pam. You are absolutely right, Pam. Yes, and Queen Juicy, you are so right about that. It is an evergreen design. And it is also a typography design. So two correct answers, typography and evergreen. Baby, I'm gonna tell you, typography will wear your nerves out. But when you understand it and you're like, oh, it's so easy and so simple that you could do it. I would highly suggest having these type of designs in your store. Highly suggest having these type of designs in your store. We did this one with this. Now, I wanted to create a spilling tea cup with a vector file, flat, no color, no nothing, because it kind of goes with the image. I mean, this is so good. I almost would go back because I do like both, but I wonder if I can just minimize the size of the cup. Now we're playing split testing with this, right? Split testing here, split testing like this. Let me take this one. Boop. I'm going to copy this, copy. Then I'm going to take this because I don't want to work twice. I don't want to do it two times, right? I'm just going to take this one and delete. And then I'm going to paste this because I do like that box. I think that box is really cool. So now I made a smaller teacup. I'm going to stick it in here, finding that perfect little spot. And then we're going to take this. I'm going to group that together because this is its own little image. Boop. And we made it just a little smaller. And see, now I'm split testing a very different, this is a different design. If you have access to any design kits, wherever they are from, all you got to do is do simple little changes like that. Make something smaller, put a box around something, make it change the color. Like that's how you change a design. If you have all the design kits and you have access to them, this is a cool way to change a design. So you're not even, it's not the same thing anymore, right? So I'm going to duplicate this page. I'm going to take this one out. And then I'm going to put this one here. Now I'm split testing. Y'all, stop. The best of both worlds. And look where it's sitting. That little teacup is sitting perfectly. You see what it's doing to her body? That's a winner. You see how this one is a little larger and it's kind of, this is all sitting in the chest area. And also, it complements her chest, right? In a better way. Complements the chest in a better way of where it's actually sitting. Do you guys see that? You understand? Now we're split testing designs to see which one works the best. And I think we may have gotten the best of both worlds. We may have gotten the best of both worlds because I like it like this too. This one is amazing because why it's sitting up here in the chest. But now we took this one. Maybe the image was just a little too big. Let's minimize the image, put all things right on her chest still. And it actually, I feel like looks really nice. Just sitting there with that little bit of teacup. Y'all see that? Hmm. Now, if you wanted to create an image, now that teacup I recreated inside of, what did I do? I did that in ideogram. What image? You don't have to have one because we got one for no. Where Nosy go? Here she go. Nosy. Stay in business. I feel like we could even amp this one up. Stay in business. Maybe all day, every day, or something like that. If we wanted to find like a cute little image, let's see. Let me go back here. Let's go to Ruby's. Where's Nosy? Where's our little nosy girl? Oh, that's too funny. All day, every day. Not that we need that, but this is too funny. I mean, you can do so much with this. It's so good. Like I don't know, I love it. So if I were gonna do an image on Nosy, what would you guys think? I don't even think we really need one. Big moves. Big moves. Miss Carter, where you been? I love you. I haven't seen you in a while. One of your bees in glasses and heels. Yes, we could do that. A gavel. Let's see. Nosy. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go into elements. And this is the funny thing I love Canva for. I'm gonna type in nosy, Nosey, and see what it gives us. And see what it gives us. And sometimes it'll give you an image and you're like, I never really thought of that. And we could take it and run with it. It actually gave a picture of a nose. I don't know if it even needs an image, but this is how I would go about doing it if I were you. Like, look and see what Canva suggests and then build on that. Or go in and type nosy in one of your ooh, these type of images are cute too. I was playing around with some of these the other day. I didn't really want it to work with what I was doing, but it was fun. I will say that. These art images, totally something that you could do. Again, keeping these things simple. Don't go too overboard. Keep it simple for yourself and everybody else. I'm thinking we might just keep it like this because the simplicity is what's going to sell. Simple sells. Simple sales. We'll just say that. We'll keep her right there. We'll keep her good and going. Hi Ashley, how are you? How you doing? All right, you guys, this is it. I'm like, I want to see it. You let me know. Let's do one more. We're gonna say bossy, and we did gossip. Gossip is so good. Oh, I really like this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I'm gonna show you guys how to create an image if you wanted to. So let's say we had bossy, right? And let's say I don't know why a gavel, because I just think of a judge being a boss. So we're gonna type in gavel, right? And we got all of these images of gavels. Actually, Canva has really good images of gavels. You could have something like this if you wanted it to be in a gradient color. I don't know if they'll allow you to do gradients here. Maybe. Let me see. Document, collage. No, it won't. Or you can produce one inside of AI, and I'm going to show you how to do that if you wanted to have that done. This is actually really cool too with the thing on it. Bossy. Boom. Oh, I guess this one would be judgy, honey. What, right? Let's would it be judgy or judge? I don't think it needs an image, I don't think it is either. With this one. With the which one was it? Nosy. Yeah, it doesn't need one. It's so good. Those colors, girl, you already know what's going hard with those colors. So you got Buzzy, Bossy. Let's do Judgy. Judgy. Let's go here. Would it be Judge or Judgy? Which one would it be? Where am I? I need to go to Canva. Here we go. Judge or Judgy? You guys, we already came up with like 5 shirts just off the rip. That's how easy this is. This is one that you can have fun with. And maybe just think like, I don't know if you need inspiration, like think of your friends or think of the people in your group or, maybe even versions of yourself. I think we all have this in us, right? Not that we are it all the time, but maybe if you do have a group of friends and you were making shirts for them, like who would be that person? Like the 7 dwarves, they all have a character, right? Let's say, would it be Judgy or Judge? Judgey? Judgy? What are y'all doing? Well, Judgy or Judge? Tony, I love you. Thank you so much. Tony, I love you. I love each and every one of you. Y'all think you know what? I forgot to say it. I got to say it every time. You can make money, but you cannot make time. You can make money, but you cannot make time. And the fact that you spend your time here with me, I am so grateful for. Judgy or Judge? Lawanda, which one would you go with? Judgy or Judge? Judgy. Judgy has a little more sassiness to it, doesn't it? So we're going to say Judgey. Judgy. But we're going to change the colors and we're going to say Judgy's going to be in purple. In purple. We'll just put it in purple. Y'all can make them white. Y'all can make them plain. You can make whatever. I'm just playing around with different colors and see what the purple gradient and see what Canva comes up with. Oh my God. Y'all stop. You look, they are so good. It's coming out just like I wanted to. Judgey. I love this one. I love this one. That gradient is bussing. Y'all can't play around with that gradient. Like the gradient just takes it to a whole nother level. I love it. Okay, so now we're gonna go into rubies and we're just gonna bust down on the little page right here. And we're gonna do Judgy. And we're gonna make sure. I love how it's like really dark and thick at the top, and this just goes down and it's like super on light. Now we're gonna put this on a black background, and I'm gonna see if it'll background remove and leave all the stuff. Okay, you see how weird this is? We want some of that white. We don't want that. So we're gonna put this back, and we're gonna hit edit, and we're gonna hit magic layers and see what it gives us. And hopefully it will keep that white in the inside because that white on the inside, that outline is so important. We don't want to lose that because it gives the y'all see what it is? It just changed it. We got lucky that first time. Now it went crazy on us. You little stanky. Why would it do that? Maybe it only wanted to do it that one time. It kept this one perfect. Oh my God, Canva, y'all. So it's inconsistent. So we'll have to talk to Canva about why does their magic layers change the font. All right, the shirts we'll be wearing these. Girls trip, yes. I mean that's a whole nother. Yeah, oh my God, you know what, Lawana? Let me go into ideogram because I do not have time to fool around with Canva and their inconsistencies today. And now I got to send another email, honey. Now I got to send another email. Let's do this one. I'm gonna do it just like this. I think having that girls trip and like having all the different characters of who's who is a phenomenal idea. It is so good. Let's see if we can get Judgy inside of ideogram and the purple gradient. Boom. Oh, okay. I see you. Maybe this one. Oh, okay, this one's really good. All right, ideogram. I see. Let's use this one. And I'm gonna take this one to rubies. And I'm hopefully I ain't mad at it. Background remover, honey. Listen, why did he keep the background? Hold on, let's do this. We want that outline, but listen, it took the outline away. But if I hit background remover and it takes the outline away, I'm not gonna trip on that because I'm gonna sit up here and hit edit. I'm just gonna put the outline back on it. Outline in white. Boom, there it is. We're not gonna freak out about that, right? We're not freaking out about that one because the outline came back just as we wanted it, and it looks great. And that arc in this one has more of an arc, but I like that. Like that's really cool. So it's big, it's arcing across the chest just right. And Lawanda said, this is going to be a great girls trip shirt, right? So we're going to use Montserrat because I'm just using Montserrat. You can use whatever font you want. I actually went in, y'all. I don't know everything, and I'm first to tell you. I Googled which is the best font. Well, there's also there's a an app that you can use. It's online, and inside of a Divine Dare, I show you guys that app that you can use, and it will pair fonts for you. So I just Googled which is the best font to use with um, Varsity, and this is what it did. Girls Trip 2026. Now you just got a girls trip shirt. We can put it all on the same line. 2026. You got you a girls trip shirt now. You turn this white. The cool thing about working with that text box, hold on, I'm gonna turn that white. You hit the letter R, you get a rectangle, right? You can put gradient color in here. You can use a gradient color inside of this text box. I like to go up and down, especially when I'm moving up and down a shirt like that. So I'm going to find one that goes up and down. You see? And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to change the color because it is gradient. You see here? So the first color at the top, I wanted to match this. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to select this color. I'm going to select the dropper tool and I'm going to do that. The second color, I'm going to go here, select the dropper tool, and I'm going to do that. Boom. We got the same gradient color that is in Judgy in the text box. How consistent and beautiful is that? Round those corners off. Just make it fit. And get a little closer. You got Girls Trip 26, that easy, inside of, let's make this a little bigger. There we go. Put that in the center. Boop, 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 and boop. Whoop. Y'all, I make sound effects. If you didn't notice, which I'm sure you have, I like to make sound effects, so don't judge me. Look, don't judge me. I like to make sound effects. That's just what I do. Let me go back to this, and I'm making sure everything is nice and centered. And that's it. I'm gonna make this a little smaller. I make it bigger so I can get all my placements and everything like this. But Girls Trip 2026, I mean, that is an easy shirt to do. And it could just be Girls Trip. You don't even have to put the date on it. A lot of the times we avoid dates, especially if it's something like that, because you might want to wear the shirt next year. Judgy, Girls Trip. Or that could be down here, and then you can say what would be the saying for girl judgy. Judgy. And if I don't know that, then I'm gonna take it to my slogans. Hey chat, I'm making a t-shirt called Judgy. What would be a funny adult humor tagline for this design? And a tagline is very different from a subtitle. So if you want a tagline, that's what we're looking for, right? Just fun little taglines that we can put with whatever word that you come up with. Juggy. Oh no, judgy boo. Stop. I mean, Chat GPT been acting up too. Judgey. Juggy. No. What is juggy? Is that like thick? Why is it saying juggy? Girl, am I that country? I'm not mean, just judging. Stay quiet. I'm judging. Judging you silently. Respectfully, I'm judging. Judgy with a degree. This is the judgment for me. Judgy, but usually right. Don't worry, I noticed. Ooh. I see everything. Judging but make it cute. I'm in between judging you silently and don't worry, I noticed. Ooh, this one is so mean. Don't worry, I noticed. Ooh, and I tell you, that is me. That is me. 100. So we're gonna do this. Hold on, let me copy. Let me duplicate and boom. Don't worry, I noticed is amazingly accurate for me. Not to say that I'm judgy, because we're gonna leave it there. No, listen, we're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna leave that right there. Not even doing that to myself today. Not gonna do it. And I'm gonna make this bold. Okay. Yes, that looks better. Don't worry, I noticed. Girls trip. I mean, you'd even have this one here, and it could be like girls trip. Don't worry, I noticed. Like play around with what things look like, and it could just be like this. I think that's really cute. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Don't worry, I noticed. Girls trip. Like it could be anything. It's your shirt, your design of whatever you want it to be. If it were a girls trip design, right? It could be that. Or it could just be this if it's an evergreen design that's not for a girls trip, but we using it for a girls trip, right? You could get together with your girls, and I would change this. Like I would have this like this, and these are one, two, no more than three fonts. So this one, I would make something fun, like a Barbie font or something, like a girls trip font, or that looks girls trippy, right? So, ooh, that is too cute. I like it in the all lower caps, the lowercase. That is cute. Don't worry, I noticed girls trip, right? That because it's the girly. That makes sense. Or let's see what my favorite Barbie font looks like. Boop. Love it. Boop. Oh, all of these. Any one of them. I like that really thin one. I don't know why. It just kind of looks better to me because it's not so heavy. Brittany works. I mean, Brittany always works, right? We love Brittany. Those are cute. That is how I would do it. It's one font here, which is Varsity. This is Montserrat, which is two. No more than three. That is it. 2 to 3 fonts, no more than that on any design. Listen, Lawanda, hey, girl, that one is so good. Don't worry, I noticed. It is so good. You guys, let me tell you, I got to get up out of here. I can't stay in here too long. I just wanted to come on today to show you this trending design and how many y'all know we do more than 1, 2, 3 designs. We got one. We got nosy. That's two. There's so many things you can do with that. I'm gonna leave this inside of um. You know what? Maybe it was because of this transparent thing why Canva didn't change it. That's the only thing that I can think of. Maybe having it on that transparent background, and it did come from ideogram, so that was that. Maybe I'll figure it out. So we got bossy, still haven't figured that one out. Gossip we did in so many different ways. Thanks to Maria Sambria, we had a beautiful sample and demonstration of how to create text wrapping around your shirt in a shape of a heart using an app inside of Canva. And of course, the one that I worked on the other day that we split test and now have discovered the best of both worlds is sometimes minimizing the design, putting it on your sample or your model to see how it would look on the body. Baby, we covered a lot in just an hour and a half, and just an hour and 39 minutes. I showed you several different things to look for, to do, to work with, to create more evergreen designs inside of your store. Now, I'm going to give away the prompt. If you're new in the room and this is your first time here, drop a one in the chat. Maria Zambria, thank you so much. Drop a one in the chat or just say hi. If you're new in the room, you've never been in my room before, you don't know who I am, this is the first time for you. You're like, oh my God, yes, I just showed you all kinds of stuff and how to create this and how to make it look professional. And at the same time, all the awesome designs shared by members and peers. You drop the images in the private chat. Okay, cool. Thank you. Let me see. See if I can go over there. If you want to learn more about it and how all of this is done, let me know. Oh my God, Maria, that is crazy. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about it? That's a game changer. Do you want me to show everybody where it started? Do you mind if I do? It is so good. I'm gonna show people, okay? I want your permission first. Okay, great. She said that I can. So this I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys because when I saw it, I was just like, this is so good. Okay, so that was her first one. And I saw potential and I'm like, this could really be cute. I see where she's going and I see where she wants to go. This is the type of feedback that I give inside of a Divine Dare. If you want to join me inside of my school community, this is what you will get. And I love doing it. And I always ask for permission before, I'll get somebody feedback because not, no, we're artists. We're sensitive about our shit. So this was me, Maria's first one where it started. And when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be great. I'm going to do a live around it, show exactly what can be done. And if she takes it, anybody wants to learn from it, great. Awesome. Then she took it here, honey. Boom. You see that? A mother's love never stops blooming. And then I love how you really honestly you captured the exact movement of the shirt. You see, oh, this is so good, you guys. The wrap of this flower, wrap, connect, the whole thing. It's a cycle. It's a vortex. It's a what do you call that? It's a spiral. It's so good. I love that. I see what you're doing. Y'all don't think I see, honey? I noticed. Lawanda, I noticed. Don't worry, I noticed. Let's see this one. Beautiful. A heart shape, a mother's love never stops blooming. And she flipped the design and it's now in a shape of a heart. That looks so good. That looks so good. Maria, how do you feel about it? She says she loves it, honey. That's what it's all about. That's what I like to do. That's who I am. That's why I'm here. I want to help. I want you to guide you as best as possible. I don't know everything, but I do know some things. So if you want to join me inside of my community on Stan, all you have to do is go here to my Stan store, and all you got to do is click this link inside of school or inside of TikTok. Double tap on my face twice. Boom, boom, boom. You'll see this on my opening page and it will say Stan. Go to that Stan store and you're going to go up here to a Divine Dare Studio on School. All you got to do is click on this button and come down here and just scroll down. You're going to get so many awesome things inside of a Divine Dare Studio. I need to change this thumbnail soon. Create a space devoted to exploration, skill building, and expanding your design possibilities. Inside, you'll learn how to move beyond basic products. It looks like she's dancing. It did, didn't it? It looked like she was dancing with the text, Lawanda. That is thoughtful. Listen, Maria, we still over here singing your praises, honey. That was thoughtful and intentional design. That is what I teach. That is what I do. It's just who I am. Because guess what? Don't worry. I noticed. Lawanda, I think I might have to make that shirt for myself. I think I might have to make that shirt for myself, girl. And develop designs and translate across a wide range of formats, confidence, and clarity. Kai, how are you? Don't worry, the replay is going to be up. You'll be able to watch it. It's good. We learned some, girl, we was dropping gems today. The gems have been dropped. All you got to do is come over here. You'll get bonuses inside of the school community. Enter your name, enter your email, and enter my discount code, which is Spark SPARK 100. Spark 100. Hit apply. You have Klarna, you have Afterpay, you have Google Pay, and you have all the different payment systems that you need to hit apply. You guys, I'm working on some very exciting things. I'm gonna start releasing soon, so we'll see about that in the near future. But for now, we are over here on skill and we are inside of a divine dare. Honey, let me read. We are at 50 members now. I'm so excited about that. Y'all celebrate that. Let's celebrate 50 members strong. Each and every person, I will say this is a select group of people. The select group of people that come in here, and I'm so proud of you, each and every one of you that are coming in here and doing Melissa, oh, where have you been? Where has Melissa been? Oh, she's making Independence Day. She's this is what we do. I go in here. Um, Everyone's dropping their designs. I help as much as possible to give feedback on the design. Baby, y'all, when I tell y'all got in here on these ransom shirts, y'all did the things on the ransom shirts, on the writing, the script face shirts look amazing. Did such a great job with that. Welcome in Margaret Garcia, you guys. She's a new member. Homework looks amazing. Michelle Hansen working on her homework. You guys, we have design challenges as we go through it's a 6-week program now, but I think I'm going to do it 8 weeks. So in the 4 weeks, you're going to learn exactly what closing day looks amazing. So this is how we help each other. So our member Dana, she did the typography, right? She's doing exactly what we're teaching. She has one here and she has one here. One with elements and one without. That is split testing. So we go into the group. Which one do you guys like? And this is exactly what the community does. We kind of vote and help each other, like, which one do you like? And she has got one with elements, one without. So you get that support that you're looking for. And that is the culture that I continue to, and we all continue to curate inside of a Divine Dare, is that we're really supporting each other and helping each other. And Khadijah, you did. I need to go look at this. Michaela, she's talking about her dog groomer. And yes, and we have conversations. We do have conversations because we're normal people and we just get in there and chat. Let's see. Let's look at Miss Khadijah's kimono. We did kimonos the other day. How fun is that? I love the moon. Oh, Khadijah, I like the simplicity of this. This is really cute. And then on the back, hey, oh, wow. I know that's right. Oh, this is cute. Full body. Honey, she is proud. I love that. And then this is a part of the homework as well. She named her color story, which is a part of the final assignment. You guys, I hope you're working on it. Do I need to come in for a little reminder? So yes, you do have a final project inside of a Divine Dares 6-week coaching program where you will learn typography, color, placement, which is Lord, my mind is blanking. Symmetry, asymmetry, color theory, typography, which is what we did today, and then the overall composition. And then in the next 2 weeks, which I think I'm going to do 6 weeks instead of 8, you guys, I'm still developing because I don't want to stress you guys out too bad. We're going to do branding and launch a brand capsule collection on your stores. That is what I want to see. So get ready, a brand capsule collection on your store. So get ready, okay? That is exactly what we'll be doing. And that is inside of a Divine Dare. So y'all get ready and get over here. If you want to learn more about how we do all this, just join us. Come on over, use my Spark 100 code and hit apply, and you will be welcomed in the next week, and not this Thursday, but it will be next Thursday when we meet again. And we're going to take off on branding, and you guys are going to have a whole capsule collection by the end of it. And guess what? It's not going to be a whole lot. It's only 6 to 8 pieces. I say 8 to 12 to be honest, but 6, 8, or 12 pieces. And guess what? It could be t-shirts, it could be bags, it could be anything. But I want a cohesive collection that is thoughtfully, and intentionally done using all the things that we learn in the 4 week or the 6 week coaching program. And you're going to learn how to come out and design a better. You will come out, and I guess I should say that way. You should come out a better designer, more focused, more intentional, like all the things that we do here, more intentional, more focused, and simplified. Simplified in many ways. Does anyone have any questions before I give away all these beautiful prompts today? Any questions on a Divine Dare, on our design aesthetic? I have 15 minutes and then I have to be back in the class. It's our final week of coaching at PPA, and that's going to be fun. I'm so excited about it. Let me put a little outline on this one, honey. Let me put you a little outline on that. Oh, that's going to be great. So if I turn this white, I will be able to see it. Boop. How awesome is that? So good. So good. I love it. No questions, no concerns. I will be responding to all of my messages yesterday. Yesterday was crazy busy. I was not expecting. I normally take off on Sundays, but I was busy. And yeah, I'll just say that. Didn't get any time off, so we'll maybe get a day off soon. I love each and every one of y'all. Is it, do you teach Printify or Printful in the community? Yes, fueling Digi Vibes. So let me show you inside of our community. Here's the classroom. That's all I do is Printful or Printify. That's it. So you have a welcome and you have the design lab. These are all of our replays. So you come in here and you're going to see week 1. You're going to get design fundamentals. Week 2, color theory, not just the replay, but the presentations that I use, all the information and all the tools, right? Week 3, typography. Typography is hard. It is not the easiest thing, right? Week 4, we teach composition. Now, I haven't put it in here yet, but I do have Canva tips and tricks. Etsy, start to finish. You just watch this. It's so simple. I don't complicate things. I try to keep them as simple as possible. You want to start your Etsy store. It's going to take you from literally from beginning to launching your first product, physical or digital. There is a Printify module where I show you how to use Printify, but Printify is not difficult. You'll learn how to connect it to your store here in the Etsy module, but we are filming for Printify specifically. All of these are Printify templates. That is what I built the community on, so we can use Printify and all its templates. So anything bag related is here. Anything home related is here. All their templates, and I made them in a way that they fit inside of Canva and that it makes it easy for you to design. And we also, in the replays and sometimes in class, we will use any template, whichever one you guys want to learn how to use, and we'll take that and we'll let that be inspiration. So even on lives sometimes, which is how we got the kimonos, I just use one of the templates. I'm like, hey, let's just play with this today, right? So we went in, we made some kimonos, and the kimonos were super cool. I think there's some other ones previously done here. Did we do that in class or did we do that? I can't remember on a live. So here's another one. This is another one Khadijah made, which is absolutely stunning with the dragon. So I show you how to use the templates, and then we get down to business with designing different things because there's so many things other than just t-shirts. So we do we try to do as much as possible. And this is just continuing to grow. So drip is going to be clothes. This is paper related. And of course I have mock-ups, and your bonus material is found here. You get 2 kits when you join, 1,000 designs and a prompt generator that will help you produce 90s airbrush art, which is really cool as well. There's some ebooks, and then here we have more replays. I'm revamping this whole platform, so it's going to look different. All the information will stay the same. All the templates and everything will stay the same. There's going to be more modules, especially specifically for Printify. That's all I do is Printify. I don't do anything else. Now, there are other, I will say this, there are other platforms when it comes to POD, and there are some templates in here that have different platforms only because we couldn't find that particular product on Printify. But Printify is really good in the quality. I will say that you may find some cheaper somewhere else, but you are not going to be Printify's quality. They got the best of the best, and that's what I go because I hello. I'm the best of the best, so I only want the best of the best for you. So there are other options. I will say that. So I hope that answers your question. But beyond all the things that we're offering inside of here, it's some top notch designing going on in here. The members are amazing. So we have some amazing members, and you're just going to be so inspired. The classes are very inspiring. We have fun. I will say that it's not very rigid, but it is a more relaxed environment. But it's definitely a classroom, and it's going to challenge you. Not everything is easy. And what I discovered this past week, typography had us all in the chokehold, honey. Typography had us all over there in our feelings, girl. So get ready. And I challenge you anyway. It could be the simplest design, and I'm going to challenge you on it because that's what I want to do. I'm not a yes person. I'm not going to sit and pacify. I'm not that type of person. I'm going to just keep it real with you. Yes, I'm gentle and sweet and having fun, but I want you to grow, and I want to grow because even the feedback I get from you all, like something is like, oh no, we don't like that there, or take it away. That is very valuable feedback because a lot of us are out here doing the shopping. So if we're designing and shopping, we know what we like. Oh yes, thanks. I need quality and good color on my garments. Fueling dig vibes. Get over here. This is where it's at. I mean, we have so much to do and so much to learn, and we're having a great time. And I'm not going to give it away too soon, but I am working on something else. And we are going to. This is going to go next level. This is going to be some next level stuff because there's so much more that we can offer just in what we can sell and what we can do and what we can create. And yes, if you come here and you're a part of the community, tell us what you're working on, post what you're working on. You can actually, we will support you. There's people in here. Mama Grace, for one, she's making some of her 3D art. What is it called? 3D printed stuff. We want to create our own commerce inside. Tiffany just dropped her. She needed a spotlight though. Tiffany, you need to do a whole spotlight. So I love the spotlight community members. If you have something that you're creating and we can help and purchase it and buy it and do our things, that's what it's here for as well. So I love that. I love to be able to support as much as possible. So it's a really cool place to be. And all the tools that we've created, all the tools. Coco, what you doing, girl? I was wondering where you was at. I'm just now catching up on the chat. Been a crazy day today, but getting some stuff done. Said same. You guys, I don't have much more time. Let me drop these. Let me drop these. Let me drop this here. I'm gonna just do this one. Copy. This is your mock. Your blah 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 blah. I don't know what's wrong with my mouth today. I just can't get the words out. My brain is moving faster than my mouth is. These are your prompts for today. Oh, well, we really only have one. Oh, because we didn't even do the other one. What did I do? Here we go. Let me hit the letter T. Text box. This is your prompt for today. You don't even really need images. I just created a small image. If you guys want to be able to create a text image or a vector image, I'm going to save that prompt for tomorrow. How about we do that? Save that prompt for tomorrow. I'll give you that one, and I'm going to put this one here. Put this one here. Boop. And this is how you create an easy peasy lemon squeezy Um, what do you call that? Varsity. Varsity text. Just one of many though. Like there's so many styles of varsity text that you can create. And this is just one of them. Let me put this. Oh Lord. Do 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 do. Yeah. You can change the word. It can be anything you choose as far as the word, but this is the style. It doesn't have to be in gradient either. It can just be in plain white. It can be in any color. You guys know how to do that. You know how to alter these prompts to make them work for you. So, what Snuggly, where you been, girl? We've been asking about you. Where you been? We've been asking about you. Y'all, I have class in 7 minutes. I need to go. Just luckily, I already ate, but I need to go in here and freshen up and get some water and all the wonderful things before class starts. And boom, there you got it. There it is. Did y'all get that prompt? Go on, get over there and get that prompt, honey. And I want to see your designs. I want to see the designs. We made one judgy. Don't worry, I noticed. Girls trip. You could just. There's so many things you could do with this thing. Nosy. Knowledge is power. Nosy. Stay in business. I mean, you could do something since 1988 or something like that on there. It would be so cool. I don't think there's anything there anymore. We have bossy. This right here could be a final project for someone. Y'all, Divine Dare members, y'all know y'all final project is going to be in 2 weeks. We taking this week off, but I need a collection. Do I need to remind y'all of the final project? You got to have create a color story, name your colors, and start creating a cohesive 6 to 8 collection. 6 to 8 pieces. I'm going to be announcing that. I'm giving y'all a heads up. I was going to be announcing that next week, but I'm giving y'all a heads up to start thinking about it now because it could be something as simple as this. And it's going to have all the elements. You're going to explain to me your asymmetry or symmetrical design. You're going to have your color theory. If it has typography in it, great. If it doesn't, that's okay because that typography is not going to be in every design. And then your full composition, your whole collection. So you can have a collection of typography shirts. You could have a collection of just art, wall art. You have a collection of bags, but it will be posted in your stores. You're going to have 6 to 8 listings, 6 to 8 products that are part of one cohesive collection. That's our final project. And when you're inside of a divine dare, you will get guidance on it so that because we don't want to just make something and just be like, oh, I finished. No, it has to be beautiful. It has to be something that is going to sell, preferably that is trending or has trended and that makes sense. If it's wall art, great. It's all wall art. If it's all t-shirts, if it's all bags, but we want to make sure you're putting out the best products at the end of the day so you can make money. That's what we're here to do. We need to make money. Coco talking about she need access to Ruby. Ruby's is almost 2:30 in. I'm putting it in a very special place. You guys, this replay will be available on the tubes. If you want it, you can go watch it. There's a lot of nuggets being dropped. Maria Sambria done went and created a whole design, honey. She done went in here and turned that design all the way out. And that's what's so important about each and every one of us, not hiding. No more hiding, right? Show your work, even though if it's not, it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't want it to be perfect because how would I even be able to give you feedback if we're absolutely perfect? We don't want that. We want you to show your work. So I do. I should just say I want you to show your work. What Michaela? A collection, honey. uh I want you to show your work because that gives me an opportunity to teach and to guide. And Maria, I'm so proud of you. You took it, you ran with it, and it's absolutely amazing. Thank you, socially. Thank you, Maria, for that. I really appreciate the roses. And that's what it's about. I'm going to show it again. I'm going to wrap it up one more time with what this is really about. What this is really about. So, boom. This was the before. Y'all see it. You see it here. Maria, not afraid. Very proud of her work. I love that. Be proud of it. I love that. You can see it. There's a lot of love into it, right? And she asked for the feedback. if you ask me for the feedback, I'm going to give it. And we gave it a whole class, built a whole class around it. And baby, honey, she done got this little Miss Dancer over here looking like she in the Olympics with a ribbon. Girl, that's what I'm talking about. Give me a before and after, honey. Because that's exactly what had happened. Thank you, Maria. You're so welcome. I appreciate that. But it literally is it not giving like Olympic ribbons? Baby, Miss Thing over here about to win a gold medal. Child, you can't tell her nothing. And now she got a heart around it. It's so beautifully done. I love, 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 love it. It just really complements the dancing and everything. I see where you're going. I see where you're going with it, and I loved everything about it. So thank you so much for showing that and giving me an opportunity to do what I do best. I appreciate that. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta go to class in 2 minutes. So we're off into class. It's the last week of cohort 20. And then we will be back in class next week. This week, we're off of Divine Dare. I will be in the community. I will be answering questions. I am available. But this week, we are taking some time off. I want you guys to be thinking about your final project. And your final project is your 6, 8, or 12-piece collection. It is not going to take you long. You can make 6 pieces of wall art and shirt and all that in no time. But we'll discuss that. Maybe we'll have like a quick little, maybe I'll drop a video or something just to remind you inside of the community. As always, thank you so much for spending your time with me. You can make money, but you cannot make time. And I appreciate that you spend your time here with me. And I'm so grateful for it and I value it. And if you want to learn more about a Divine Dare, just go to my Stan store, click the link, name, email. The code to enter is SPARK100. You'll get a huge discount. Join us over there in the community where you'll get that one-on-one attention and just be your fabulous self. As always, love yourself, love everyone else, and have fun doing it. I'll see you guys soon.